Hello Bear Nation, I'm Preston Lloyd and I'm joined here with Coach Robert Douberly, who was recently named as the new girls basketball head coach. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
You've been around the game for a while. Please remind your fans of your coaching history.
I've been around, this will be my 40th year in a school system. I've worked for Ware County for most of my career. I worked at Bacon County, Bradwell Institute, and I was here 3 years ago and stepped out and retired now a year ago, and I'm back now. So some of that some of the positions I've held has been head coach of boys and girls. Basketball, I've been head coach, cross country, boys and girls, tennis head coach. So I've had experience as an athletic director. I served as a region secretary for my region for 18 years, and I also served on the Georgia High School Executive Committee for 10 years. So my experience has been pretty wide and pretty varied. So a lot of opportunities there in the past for me.
Yes, sir. Well, you've been both a coach for boys and girls basketball. Can you tell us some of the differences and maybe similarities between coaching boys and girls?
There's some similarities there. You know, you coach the game the same way you would for both teams, but there's also some differences, and when you're dealing with those, it's just some things as far as the way they learn things, the way they take things. So it's basically just playing it by ear and going with the flow there when you're dealing with the two different genders there.
Yes, sir. Well, what can you tell us about the upcoming staff for this season?
I'm putting that together right now. I'm in the process of talking with some coaches. I think we're going to have a very good staff. I think we're going to be able to have some coaches that are very experienced. I've got one person I'm talking with now that's been a head girls coach for a long time. He's got a lot of experience, and looking at him as an advisor, as a mentor type person. And then I've got another coach coming in that's young, but she's got some experience, college experience, where she's played college ball. And so we're looking forward to start putting this together. And it's not finalized. I don't really want to release anything at this point, but we're in the process of getting that going. I think the kids will really respond and benefit from what we're coming up with.
Yes, sir. We're inheriting a very young team. What kind of learning curve is there with players that have such little experience?
Well, they played a lot last year. You know, we're going to return some. Last year you played some freshmen, you played some sophomores, and so they're going to be juniors and sophomores next year. So I think with that experience they had last year has been very valuable. And there's always a learning curve as far as when you're playing when you're learning things in education. You're always going to be continuously learning. I'm learning things now as an older coach. I continue to develop and learn the game. So I think we're going to be fine with where we're at. I think it's going to be the main thing I'm concerned about is how quickly they adapt to me and adjust to me and me to them. And once we get that, I think everything will go, and I'm looking forward to that.
All right. Well, what can Pierce County fans expect for this new chapter of Lady Bears basketball?
I think they can expect a very exciting team to watch. I think we can put a really good brand of basketball out there, and I think the kids will have a lot of fun playing my style of play. And so we're going to look to run the ball. We're going to look to push the ball. We're going to look to be pressure defense, and there's different ways of applying pressure. So we're going to look at that, and I think they're going to have a lot of fun once they buy into it. Once they get going, I think you're going to see a really fun team to watch. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, Coach. We wish you the best this season.
All right. I appreciate it.
And as always, go Bears.